We had your brother first, now we have you. What's y'all's relationship like?
Just like you said, he's an older brother to me. You know, he took me in under his wing, just like Darius and Darryl when we first came in, and we became a lot closer. You know, playing scout team and whatnot. You know, just having fun on those days that you really don't want to be there, and then actually talking about the future, like just now, like just this past Saturday, being able to have the game that we had together. I mean, we had 5 touchdowns in our room, over 200 rushing yards, so that's always a plus. I mean, put in the time. Now we working week to week.
What kind of rush was that when you sprint to the north end zone there in the student section and everything on the touchdown run?
I dreamed about it the night after. I mean, just being able to just reimagine it and run towards the student section. Like who doesn't want to run their longest touchdown of the year so far towards the student section, and at a game where my mom, dad, younger siblings are there. It was something that I couldn't imagine doing, and now it's a reality.
What do you know about the intensity between LSU and Ole Miss and the rivalry?
Huge rivalry. I traveled to Ole Miss last year, and I was able to watch everything unfold, and just like the running back room last year with Darius and Darryl having that game that they had. Darius almost rushing for 300 yards, and Darryl having over 100. That was, I mean, listening to those guys, being in the room with them in the hotel room before, and seeing how juiced up they were for the game, and understanding how huge this game is for us, because I mean, ultimately it's the next game. So try to go in this week thinking 5-0 and get the win ultimately.
You're one of 5 running backs to rush for 100 yards or more under Coach O. That list includes Darius Guy, Burnett. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, just being in high school, sitting in class, watching Leonard's highlights, and then my senior year and junior year watching Darius's highlights, and just week to week watching those guys coming to the games on Saturday, watching them, I mean, run the ball up and down the field, and then trying to put myself and think about myself in those situations, and now being in that category with Leonard is something that I would have, and the rest of the guys is something I would have never thought of. So I mean, I'm excited about it, but you know, it's in the past now. So moving on to the next thing.
Growing up around here, you know, what does Billy Cannon and that 58 team, that 59 run, I mean, what does that kind of mean to the community around here, and maybe not just the program?
Oh, it's something that's huge. I mean, that we have a picture of him in action, walking down our hall near the running back room, and being able to see that every day I walk in, and then when I walk down the hall, I see the Heisman Trophy, and I can, like, every running back has come in, looking at that, watching that, knowing who Billy Cannon is, and I actually had a chance to meet him for a Catholic High TJ Rips commercial, and being able to sit down and talk to him for at least 30, 45 minutes and pick his brain, not knowing that, you know, that he would pass so soon, but I mean, being able to sit and pick his brain in that time span, and understand that he's a LSU great, one of the greatest to play here, if not the greatest. I mean, it means a lot. So.
When you grow up playing football in Baton Rouge, I mean, how often do you see that Halloween run? I mean, is it just kind of ingrained in the culture around here?
Yeah, for the most part, I would say it is, especially for a running back who wants to play for his home school, who wants to run the ball for his family and friends, and for the state of Louisiana. You tend to watch it even if you don't want to watch it, because it's playing somewhere. Somebody has it up. Somebody's talking about Billy Cannon, and I mean, that's the culture around here, and that's what it is.
LSU leads the nation in red zone opportunities, and you guys are perfect in that. What do you want to see more of from your offense in order to keep that up?
I want us to continue to get better week to week. I mean, just for us being friends and everything off the field, and then being able to perform on the field is something that has improved every week. Everybody's getting to know each other. Everybody's getting to know how certain people play, and being able to gel like we were gelling, you can't do anything but progress in that situation.
You look nervous.
No, I'm chilling.